Picking up right where we left off at the moon base, we are about halfway through the moon base at this point. This isn't as difficult as I remember it being when I was little, so we'll see if there's not some kind of difficulty spike that's coming. Oh, didn't know that those hurt me. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can beat this level in one go. Maybe it's gonna take a couple of tries. Not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. So far, it's not so bad. Ooh, we got a little green goo over here. Now, this is a level that I don't remember being in the remake. I wonder if this is just an original level and it'll always stay that way. I'll look it up. I'll put whether it is or isn't in the video right now, and you can see for yourself. Okay, looks like a gold bolt over there. Again, this isn't a completion guide, so I'm not gonna try to get it. But if you do decide to play through this game, you want to do the challenge mode as well, that gold bolt will help you. So there it is. Now we got some swing shots, but we gotta wait for the goo. There we go. Alright, easy. Feels like I just topped off my ammo and... let me see, yeah, less than halfway through this one. This one is very useful. Alright, and now we got not green goo, but red goo. So you can see the magnet boots slow me down pretty bad. That's going to be the challenge here, is getting through this without sinking into the goo or falling off the edge. This one takes more exact timing. No, it wasn't that bad. It's weird, I remember that being so much more difficult when I was little. Maybe I can start a chain reaction? Nope.
My name is Jeff.
But we got him. 3 shots. I believe you can use these as a platform for something, but I don't remember what that was. Oh, maybe it was just that over there. Okay, you gotta wait for the goo. Nice. Alright. And yeah, we're not really lacking in bolts anymore, but I just want to make sure that we can start saving up for the Rhino. That is going to be crucial for beating the final boss in one go. We don't have to do it that way. I could try one time with just regular weapons to see if I can. But I remember when I was little, there was no way that I could beat the last boss without the Rhino. So, we'll see. We'll give it a shot. Oh no, let's try this one. Looks like there's some clearance overhead. We'll use the Visibomb gun. There we go. Can detonate that in midair. At some point, I'll get a little bit more comfortable with this, and I can share more stories about myself rather than just talking about the game. Right now, I'm still getting used to this, so I appreciate the patience. I'll just kind of commentate over what's going on in the game for now. And, yeah. The story of Miso happened a couple episodes ago, in case anybody missed it. I'm not going to get too personal on this channel, but I can talk about a lot of my experiences, I feel. I was really proud of the work that I did in episode 3. Was it episode 3 or was it episode 4? I don't even remember now. I think it was episode 4. I felt like I spoke very clearly. I'm not going to talk too much about that. I'm just like, I really want to be able to do that for every episode. So, I don't know. Maybe... let me try to talk about something from my life. So outside of doing this and trying to build interest in old games and whatnot, I have a few other hobbies. Ooh, okay, this is gonna take a little... oh, never mind. Okay, got it. I have a few other hobbies outside of this. I like to build things, so I build a lot of Gundam models, Lego sets. I also like to paint, I like to make music, and music is something that I'm hoping to incorporate into the plan for this channel, because I feel like there are a lot of people that depend on outside sources for their music. All my life I've been very musically inclined, so I would love to take that into my videos and make it an even more unique experience. Make some, I don't know, some background music, some jams that everybody can enjoy, and I don't have to worry about the copyrights or anything because it's all my stuff. And yeah, I'll see what I can do on that front. But that's a work in progress. Oh man, aiming in this game is not easy. It kind of floats. See, it's not very snap to point, it's more like a float. Yeah. Well, we got it. Alright, anyways. So yeah, a lot of channels rely on outside... they rely on outside production sources for their music, and I want to be in charge of that. I think it's kind of a control freak kind of mentality. I'm not going to talk about my personal issues or anything, but that is also something that I've dealt with throughout my life. It's just the need to have some kind of control over what's going on in my personal life, at least. And sometimes that drives me into a state of mind where I just don't feel comfortable with anything. But in general, I've been pretty good at learning the skills that I need to take control of what I need control over. And so I'm going to implement that with my channel. A very realistic place to have control over everything I feel. And one of those things is music. I was like that at my last jobs. I like to learn, just in general. I really enjoy learning and the process of learning, and especially the payoff that comes with it. I don't enjoy exams or being in an exam environment, school environment, but I really love picking up new skills and then seeing the payoff when I can put something together and I feel like it looks good. That's just like how I felt about the editing that I did in episode 3 and 4, and how I want to continue to put content together. I was also like that at my jobs. I worked a few jobs after I graduated from college, and even before I graduated college, whoa, alright, oh shoot, this is like a whole battlefield, okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, they're spitting out the guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are they on fire? Yeah. Oh, really? Jeez, there's so many guys. This is like a boss fight all of its own. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay. What can I do here? Oh yeah, we got the Mind Glove too. I didn't buy that earlier because I felt like it's kind of a waste. But when you combine the Mind Glove and the Taunter, it's quite useful. There we go, minimal loss. Okay. So, yeah. Throughout my life, worked several jobs. Started at Subway when I was in college. I worked there for 3 years. I don't know how or why I did that, but I did. And never really felt anything negatively about the way the company was run or how things went. I just didn't feel like I was growing. So once I learned everything, I was like doing more than I was being paid to do. So I changed jobs to something that paid a little bit more. And I worked at 85 Degrees, cafe and bakery, over by my college. Made a lot of friends, made a lot of memories, did a lot of things, got a lot of experience. One of the only hobbies that I picked up during that time that I continue to do to this day, well, 2 hobbies, I guess. One is baking.
Hello, Captain Ratchet. Come and get me, hero.
Perhaps we could obtain a ship in there.
Great idea. Let's go.
Alright, so we're doing this now. But yeah, 2 hobbies. Oh man, these controls are weird. Oh, it's plane controls. Okay. Anyways, so 2 hobbies that I picked up. Oh man. This is taking a little more brain power than I thought it would. So 2 skills I picked up. 2 hobbies that continue to be something that I do to this day. One is baking, and the other is playing Magic. And playing Magic, it's kind of hard because you gotta have the right company for it. And if you don't have the right company for it, then it's just like, it's not fun. It's kind of a chore. So that's been something that kind of inhibits that hobby at this point. But I still have all my decks. I just bought a couple of new ones, and I'm really looking forward to using them. One of them is one that I designed myself. I really like dogs, so I made a deck based off of one of the legendary dog creatures. And the whole point of the deck is just to spam tokens and deal damage with them.
They couldn't do the broadside of my fitness trainer.
And then, yeah, the other habit that I picked, I mean, not habit, but a hobby that I picked up is baking. I really enjoy baking, cooking, but my understanding of baking was not fully developed until I worked at 85, and I started to get involved with the baking team, the ovens team. It started with me getting impatient with oh no.
Mayday! Mayday! Well, Ratchet, I'd say you passed the test. Oh, boy.
He's such a goof, man.
Yes! Quark is history.
Despite my earlier criticism, I must admit, your piloting skills are improving.
I knew you'd come around.
But that has not helped us locate Drek.
Come on, Clank. Can't you just once relax and enjoy a little success? Hey, you want to catch Drek? Betcha this baby can do it.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Gorda City. This once peaceful planet is being torn apart today in an unprovoked attack. It now seems certain that Supreme Executive Chairman Drek will not be dissuaded in his efforts to destroy the galaxy for his own selfish needs. All hope certainly seems lost.
Darla Gratch, Channel 2 News.
Guess she survived.
Yes, I know. It is worse than I expected, too.
Look, maybe you were right. This is a lot bigger than you or me. I was really selfish focusing on Quark.
It is not too late to stop Drek.
Hey, yeah! We've got this new ship. Let's go get him.
Now you are talking.
Alright, so already some character growth happening. Ratchet satisfied his need for revenge, realized that it's kind of empty, and yeah, now he's ready to do something else and help Clank out. I wish it always worked like that. So anyways, I started out in 85 just delivering bread to the area where people can pick it up. Then I learned how to make drinks and everything. That was a lot of fun. And then I started baking. And oh man, once you learn how to bake like 20 different things, it just opens up a whole new world of opportunities and things that you can do with that knowledge. The knowledge of proofing, baking, topping, glazing, you know, all these things.
Clank? Clank? Come on, wake up!
Captain Quark?
No, goofball. It's me, Ratchet.
What happened?
You got toasted by lightning. This place is having one heck of a storm. You won't be safe out there. I'll be right back.
And yeah, once I learned how to bake on my own, then it just opened up a world of possibilities. And that was my second job. Then I took up an internship. I worked at a lab because, as I said in my intro video, my major in college was biochemistry. Oh, new weapon.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Oh yeah, you probably saw in that little clip that I put together, we got the Hypnomatic, which drastically lowers every price, about 25%, except the Rhino. So yeah, we can get this now. And yeah, while I was in college, I worked a lot.
I got some great bargains for you today.
worked. Not only was I a full-time student, but I worked at the bakery, and then I picked up an internship. So I was working at the bakery, working an internship, each about 20 hours a week, individually. And then I was offered a position at the lab, and I quit the bakery, had a send-off party with everybody. It was a lot of fun, and I continued on my career until I graduated. Once I graduated, I switched my focus from the lab that I worked at was an environmental chemistry lab. So I learned a lot about the properties of environmental chemistry and how it can be analyzed, but also how it can be isolated in a sense. It would require more research, but I got a little bit of background on that. And then, yeah. Then I shifted my focus to medical chemistry. Learned how to do ELISAs, which are like, whoa, man, the momentum on the ice is crazy. Oh, it's the wind. I see. Okay. Interesting. I forgot all about this planet. started to dip into medical chemistry. Learned a lot about that at my first job in that side of the field. And then COVID happened. You know, everybody's story when COVID happened. Things slowed down a lot, and I was out of work for a while. But I took my experience with me, and when I applied for a new job, it was very easy for me to get because of all of the experience that I got at the lab that I worked at before that. And yeah, in both of the labs that I worked at in the beginning of my career, I spent a lot of time learning, like, perfecting my skills with the things that I was initially started on. And then I developed my skills in different areas that maybe weren't necessary towards what I was doing, but they made my job a lot easier, and I would have to ask less people for help, and, you know, just all in all, make my life a lot easier by picking up a few extra skills here and there. And then after COVID, got a new job. Stayed in that place for about 3.5 years. So all in all, my career was about 6 or 7 years worth of work at this point, even before I graduated. And that's not including the part-time work that I did at the bakery and at, Whoa. Alright, wasn't expecting that. I forgot all about this. Alright. So maybe more of them? I guess not. I guess it's just for cover. This guy can't shoot far enough. Whoa, 3 rockets? Alright, whatever. But yeah, no. I got a lot of experience from the first 2 jobs, took that with me to the third one. Spent about 3.5 years there. Whoa, interesting that they transfer the momentum of the wrench to your sliding on the ice. It's very thoughtful. Oh, I see. Okay. Took that experience with me from the first 2 jobs. Made myself a very powerful person at the job after that. What is this guy doing now?
Captain Quark!
Where?
Come on, Quark, I know it's you.
The name's Steve. Pleased to meet you.
Look, Steve, I need to know where Drek is before it's too late.
Did you say too late? Sir, it is never too late to acquire the latest in the long line of quality products from Gadgetron. I have for you, today only, the Gadgetron PDA.
Public display of affection?
No, personal delivery assistant. This device allows you to purchase ammunition wherever and whenever you want it.
Yeah? How do I know it works?
You can always trust Gadgetron quality, or my name's not Steve.
1,000 bolts? That's not bad. Why not?
Thank you, and have a quark-tastic day.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
So yeah, Ratchet's over his need for revenge now, clearly. Quark is pathetic now. Anyways, with my knowledge from my prior jobs, even though I had only worked in the field for about 3.5 years before my next one, I took on so many responsibilities that I gained a lot of experience and made myself very useful in the next company that I worked at. I was doing just regular diagnostic testing, you know, by instructions, SOPs by the book. And then I started dipping into research, method development, quality. I did some supervisional work here and there. It was a very fruitful experience. Project management, I got a lot of stuff out of that place. And I'm going to take that experience with me wherever I go, basically. But, the thing is, I worked really hard, and I need a break. It was 3.5 years, but in the amount of hours that I worked, it was closer to 4.5 years. I worked so much overtime at that place, and I could feel myself aging at some point. So yeah, decided time to take a break from all that. Do something that maybe incorporates my hobbies a little bit. And of course, I've thought about the idea of starting up something, starting up a bakery, this channel, working on music, just putting my hobbies to work, because I worked so hard. I felt like I needed to work hard, but make it work with something that I enjoy that isn't related to my my major or the experience that I learned in school. Make it something that I can be in total control of. That goes back to that whole thing I was talking about earlier, control, right? So, even though I had a lot of power in the companies that I worked in, maybe not by title, but by experience, I still didn't have the control that I wanted to get everything done that I felt like I could do. So in the frustration and the limitations, I just decided that maybe it's time to start my own project. Work on what I want to work on. That's where I'm at now. Whoa, alright. So, that's a little about me. Hopefully not giving off the feeling that I'm like dumping everything on the channel. Or even that I'm like totally depending my life on this, which I'm not. I've saved up a lot over these years, and I feel like this was the most responsible time to take this step. And yeah, I mean, we'll see where it goes. Again, I'm not putting all of my eggs in one basket with this. In the end, I hope that this channel can sustain itself. And if it can sustain itself, then that's a win. That's a win all of its own. If it turns into a little bit more than that, then even better. Like, that's amazing. That's something that I would have never imagined happening. Being able to rely on my hobbies to keep myself going is like the ultimate level of living, in my opinion. That's like the point where... Whoa. That is deadly. Alright. I don't know why that was the move that I made. Clearly the move here was to avoid these and just go on your own way. This design of enemy comes back in the later games, and it functions a lot differently, I remember. I didn't enjoy the way that it worked in this game. When a game isn't built around stealth mechanics, it's weird to me when they put them in. And so that's one of those things in this game that I don't really understand why they do. It was probably just experimental at the time. And it's not like, of course, the stealth is optional. Like, you can avoid that altogether, or you can strong-arm your way through it like I tried to do, and get your ass beat. In general, I just didn't enjoy that part when I was little. Oh, almost flew off there. And here's another one. Wait, whoa, what? Oh my god. Also kind of weird to me that the turret's activated even though that guy's still flying around and no alarm going off. I guess it activates a different set of turrets. That's okay. Alright, strong arm. And because of that, I'm almost out of ammo again. The ammo in this game is very fleeting.
Sweet!
Oh yeah, that's what that is. So, yeah. This is the game that came from. There's still more to do on this planet. We'll get started on the not optional stuff, and then we'll call it a video. So I opened up a little bit on this one, and I would like to do that more in the other videos. I have a lot of experiences throughout my whole life, and I would love to share some of those. Like travel, mostly travel. I've spent a lot of my life traveling. I'm very lucky. I'm not actually from America. I'm from Poland. And so a lot of my life, well not most of my life, but quite a substantial amount of my life has been spent with my family in Poland. And so a lot of my life has been traveling, interacting with cultures outside of my own, not just Polish and American. In general, I haven't experienced all the cultures of the world, but I would love to. And that's my ultimate goal, really. Outside of hobbies and work, the biggest goal that I could ever achieve is to experience as many cultures as possible. And yeah, I hope to achieve that at some point. But for now, I'm in the same boat as most everybody else, stuck in one place, and traveling is expensive. Expensive in finances and also ecologically. I try to be environmentally conscious as much as I can be. So we're started on the next part. We'll pick up right from here when we start the next video. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye.